Welcome to Learn for Grow, your passport to effective communication and confident expression. Join our English communication series where simplicity meet impact. Subscribe now for easy, enjoyable lessons that evaluate your conversation skill. Let's make language your superpower together. Hit subscribe. Let the communication adventure begin. Hey, hello guys, welcome back to the English language learning series. This is me, Praveen. As we are studying English grammar tenses, okay? In previous video, we already discussed about the past tenses. In that, first we have covered the past indefinite tense, right? And in this video, we are going to studying the past continuous tense. As we know, already we have did the several videos on each topic. If you didn't watch, please go and watch the video. I will give the description at the end. Okay, let's start with the first second one, past continuous. We have discussed about the past indefinite, right? So in this video we are going to discussing about the past continuous tense. Let's have a definition. See here guys, the past continuous tense is a grammatical structure used to describe an ongoing or continuous action that took place in the past, okay? And it is formed by combining the past tense of helping verb like to be, was, were. Here we are using helping verb was, were with the present participle, means at the end of the main verb we are placing a ing at the end of the main verb, okay? Just keep in mind, this is a very simple concept, okay? Past continuous means the activity is happening at the past and it was continuing, okay? That is the past continuous tense, and we are here using the helping verb was, were, and at the main verb we will put and place an ing at the end of the verb. From understanding the structure of the sentence, we will know about that. Let's have a first one, affirmative sentence rule. See guys, here subject plus was, were, helping verb, right, plus main verb form 1 plus ing object. This is the simple structure of an affirmative sentence of past continuous tense. You need to first place an subject, after that helping verb was, were, anyone, and after that main verb 1 form. As we know, main verb 1, 2, 3, 4 has been given in the previous video, right? Like that only. And at the main verb we need to place an ing, after that object, okay? As I said, helping verb we are going to use here was, were, right? Let's have an example. From example we can understand, okay, how we can structure the sentence, right guys? Let's have a first one. See here, I is a subject, right? I was studying for the exam. Here we are given, right? I is a subject, right? Was is a helping verb. Study is a main verb form 1, and at the end we are put an ing form, right? Ing for the exam. Exam is the object, right? Like that. Have one more example. They were laughing at a joke. Means here they is a subject, were is a helping verb, laugh is a main verb form 1. At the main verb form ing we place then ing, and last at the joke is a object, right? Like that only. I will read now only example, okay? I hope you understood the concept of an affirmative sentence rules with comparing the like a structure, okay? Here see, I will read the examples, okay? Just have a look here. He was cooking a dinner. Here also he is a subject, was is a helping verb, cook is a first main verb form ing, and dinner is the object. Like that. We were playing video game. She was writing a letter. The dog was chasing its tail. It was raining heavily. Mary and John were walking in the park. The kids were watching cartoon. My parents were taking on the phone. My parents are talking on the phone. Like that only. She was singing a song. The cat was sleeping on the couch. Okay. We were building a sandal castle. It was getting dark outside. He was fixing the car. They were eating pizza. I was taking a nap. The birds were chirping in the trees. Means the birds were chirping, means that is happening right in the trees, like that only. The teacher was explaining a lesson. We were enjoying the concert. She was cycling to work. The baby was playing with toy. It was snowing heavily. The students were listening to the lecture. He was practicing the guitar. They were cleaning the house. I was reading a novel. She was baking cookies. We were watching documentary. The sun was sitting on the horizon. Alright, these are the examples of affirmative sentence, right? Based on the rule only we have formed the sentence structure, right? Just keep in mind, you need to be remember based on the example. Here we are using helping verb was were, right? At the end of the main verb we need to put an ing. If you follow the rule, okay, and you can make an own sentences based on your daily routine activity, okay, it will be help for you to understand the concept. This is the only I have given example for understanding the concept. After that you need to be practiced, then only you can remember or you can apply in your daily life. Okay, let's have a next one. As we know, next one is negative sentence rules. Here see, all is same as before. Rest of things we need to put a not only, right? Means not will indicate negation. As you know, not means negation. This is the basic simple concept. As before we have studied affirmative sentence, same as structure is there, subject plus was were helping verb. We need to add an additional not, means because this is a not sentence, means negative sentence, right? After that main verb 1 ing object, as we studied in previous one affirmative sentence, like that only here given. See here, helping verb here also we are using was were. Let's have an example. From example we can understand how we can form a sentence, right guys? Let's have a sentence. I was not studying for the exam. Means here additionally we placed a not because this was a negative sentence, right? I is a subject, was is a helping verb, not is a negation, study is the first form of main verb, ing plus object is a exam. Based on the structure we have given the examples, like that we have few more. They were not laughing at a joke. He was not cooking dinner. We were not playing video games. She was not writing a letter. The dog was not chasing its tail. It was not raining heavily. Mary and John were not walking in the park. The kids were not watching cartoons. My parents were not taking on the pole. My parents were not talking on the pole. She was not singing a song. The cat was not sleeping on the couch. We were not building a sandal castle. It was not getting dark outside. He was not fixing the car. They were not eating pizza. I was not taking a nap. Okay? The birds were not chirping in the trees. The teacher was not explaining a lesson. We were not enjoying the concert. She was not cycling to work. The baby was not playing with toys. It was not snowing heavily. The students were not listening to the lecture. He was not practicing the guitar. They were not cleaning the house. I was not reading a novel. She was not baking cookies. We were not watching a documentary. These are the examples of negative sentence rule, right? From these examples, what we have noticed, here we need to place a not in between helping verb and main verb, right? Because the sentence gives a negation, because this is a negative sentence. It is showing the denying of anything, right? So this is a negative sentence. Rest of things are same as before we studied affirmative sentence. Just that keep in mind. Okay, I hope you understood the negative sentence rule. Let's next move to the next one. The sun was not sitting. This is the last example. Let's have a next one, interrogative sentence rule. As we know, interrogative sentence rule, we need to input and play first of all helping verb. See here, structure of an interrogative: was, were, subject, main verb form 1, ing plus object at the end of question mark. Okay, this is the structure of an interrogative sentence rule. Here also we are using helping verb was, were as before. Let's have an example. Has I studying for the exam? It's like that. See here, were they laughing at a joke? See here, where is a helping verb, they is a subject, right? Plus moving or laugh at a joke, right? This is the object. Like that only we have was he cooking dinner. See here, was is a subject, he is a was is a helping verb, he is a subject, cook is a main verb form 1, at the end ing we put in, and subject is a dinner. Like that only we have examples. We were playing video games. Was she writing a letter? Was the dog chasing its tail? Was it raining heavily? Were Mary and John walking in the park? Were the kids watching cartoon? Were my parents talking on the phone? Was she singing a song? Was the cat sleeping on the couch? Were we building a sandal castle? Was it getting dark outside? Was he fixing the car? Were they eating pizza? Was I taking a nap? Were the birds chirping in the trees? Was the teachers explaining a lesson? We were enjoying the concert. Was she cycling to work? Was the baby playing with toys? Was it snowing heavily? Were the students listening to the lecture? Was he practicing the guitar? Were they cleaning the house? Was I reading a novel? Was she baking a cookies? Were we watching a documentary? Was the sun setting on the horizon? These are the examples of interrogative sentence. From here what we observe, we need to place interchange, because we need to put plus was, were like a helping verb, after that subject, main verb form 1, ing, object, at the end we need to put a question mark. This is only about the interrogative sentence rule. Let's have a next one, that is double interrogative sentence rules. Here we need to put an only WH family, rest of things are interrogative sentence rule only, because in first only we need to observe that WH family word will come here. After that whatever we studied about the interrogative sentence, that will be remain same. Let's have a helping verb. Here also we are using we, was, were. Let's have an example, guys. What were you studying for the exam? Means here see what is a WH family word, right? Were is the subject, were is a helping verb. After that were you, subject, you is a subject. Study is a main verb form 1, ing, at studying it will be, for the exam is the object. Like that only we have a few more examples. This I will read now. Where were they laughing at a joke? Why was he cooking dinner? What were we playing games for? What was she writing a letter about? What was the dog chasing its tail for? How was it raining heavily? Where were Mary and John walking in the park? What were the kids watching cartoon about? Why were your parents talking on the phone? What was she singing a song for? Where was the cat sleeping on the couch? What were we building a sandal castle for? Why was I getting dark outside? What was he fixing the car for? What were they eating pizza for? Why were you taking a nap? Why were the birds chirping in the trees? What was the teacher explaining a lesson about? Why were we enjoying the concert? These are the examples of double interrogative sentence in past continuous tense. From these examples, what we have noticed, here we need to first put an double H family word, after that helping verb, then subject, main verb 1, ing, object, at the end interrogative like question mark. This is the double interrogative sentence structure and examples. I hope you understood the all four forms in affirmative, negative, interrogative and double interrogative. I have given the simple rules for your remembering, and you need to follow the rule, and you need to practice more example based on the, you need to write your based on your own in daily activity whatever going, and based on that you need to practice the exam, you need to form a sentence. Okay, then only it will be very helpful and it will be remember forever, right guys? So let's have a meet in next video. Thank you for joining Learn for Growth English Communication Series. If you enjoyed enhancing your language skill with us, don't forget to hit subscribe and stay tuned for a more exciting journey into the world of effective communication. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing.